Wale was supposed to perform, maybe.
Oh, yes.
And now Kofi Kinata also was supposed to perform, maybe.
That's correct.
Okay, yeah, didn't Tina Kofi Kinata ama no ame performing?
Very simply, he made a decision to go somewhere else rather than to come to Ghana Park in the past. And so that was just a personal decision they made. And we had no option but to accept his decision.
Nese onya adefufro bi na adwumadi fufro bi o baby a no so okwe at the same time no also about Ghana Park in the party in the park. Yes. So you chose that adwumadi no.
I think that's also to do with his traveling arrangements as well. But we pleaded with him that, look, come to Ghana Park in the park. After Ghana Park in the park, you should be able to do the necessary traveling arrangements or documentations to go to where you needed to go. So, again, we've done everything. His management and knows everything. Yeah, everything that we need to do. On the morning that the whole team had to leave to come to London for the show, he couldn't make it. Okay.
Now, in that respect, you know, Musika bi could do more also refund and I say ubi a who a song will be okay.
Oh no, we having discussions, but it's not a case of a financial dispute or anything like that. No.
Next one should have no commitment be on his part for him to have no excuse.
Commitment. I mean, even airline tickets, accommodation, everything's already been done. As you can imagine. So it's not, you know.
Okay. And Shatta Wale so the betu on Facebook say on my Ghana party in the park.
Yes.
I didn't know so ama.
Shatta Wale's one is slightly different. We were expecting him and we wanted him to come. He requested for some he requested for some actions for us to be able to do, and within the short time that he requested for it, we couldn't do it. Now, I know that it's not only just on the day he requests, Shatta has requested. No, there's a long story leading up to from March all the way to July. He approached us willingly to perform for Ghana Park in the Park. Not because of money, but the fact that he just show, which we agreed.
Okay, Dennis, hold on.
March
Dennis, Bako. One, was it Shatta Wale Nane approached him said he wanted to perform at the Ghana party in the park?
That's correct.
Okay, yeah, to answer.
Okay, and it was nothing to do about finance. However, he had a technical request, i.e., what he wanted from what car to where he's going to stay and the amount of people he wanted to travel with. Okay? We also, on our behalf, kept on chasing to make sure we got all the necessary stuff he needed. Rather unfortunately, not all of his members were guaranteed visa at the time of him leaving. I believe it's only 3 of his members. And
Nipa say na Dennis Nipa say na okasa or no mu betu kwan ene mu say na nya visa no
him Shatta Wale plus 4 and 2 of them I believe were issued, including Shatta Wale were issued a visa. The other 2 is still pending.
Nesenko or the Nipa 4 ene kan ho aba ni team members but emu 2 pena enya visa no. Okay.
No, 3 including Shatta Wale. Sorry, 3 including Shatta Wale.
Okay. Next, any team members 2 plus or no that making 3 because he made a post. He said, "How is it possible?" Say or no, nipa 2 pen or dibe 2 coin as part of the reasons why on Timima.
But Ola baby, except from those 2 plus him, there's other members of his team that came in advance as well. So those 2 plus him and we flew in Baruski and another member of his team. So although we were too short, we still had advanced 2 people that were here present who were just obviously waiting for him to come.
Let's say no crown of 5. minus him, 5 members already had visas. Emu 3 decline and a 2 and then the beba.
Yeah. The 2 that came in advance already had visas. Let me make that clear. They were not part of the original 4 he requested for. So we need to know that came now were already had visas, and because of the fact that the other 2 people couldn't come or their visas were not ready, those 2 people came. And that's how come the whole story is. Yeah.
Okay. Now, then it's in ETTB said Sikasem bin so kahon last minute now or demanding for some amount of money. Me bacha no cry.
Yes, that's correct. He made it clear to us that if all his team cannot come, therefore this is what to make up for it. This is what we need to pay. To be honest with you, time wasn't on our side. We didn't have enough time. The request came actually the evening before the show.
Oh.
Whereby, as you know, with event, we're setting up and everything else. However, like I said, two of his representatives were here. So we tried to negotiate and liaise with them. But the timing was just not good enough for us to be able to say, okay, fine. These demands that you're asking, we should be able to do it. We should be able to turn it around.
But then it's, first of all, on one approaching with so performing.
Yes, he wanted to perform for Ghana Park in the park this year because
I won't demand this. He just wants to perform.
It wasn't about money. He wanted to be performed. He wanted to, me and Shatta have a very good relationship. And so it wasn't about money this time around. It was about the fact that he wanted to perform and he wanted to support the show. However, he wanted to travel with 5 people, him plus 4 people, okay? And also one or 2
visa
requirements on his rider. All of those things was in place. The only thing that we couldn't do was the 2 people that were left, we couldn't guarantee them their visas. As you know, we're not a visa. What we do, we go through the right channels to apply for visa for every single person to travel. And the visas decisions are being based on each individual. All we can do is appeal and make sure we get people the right visas to be able to travel. As of the Friday, no, the other 2 that were remaining are not being given visas yet.
Yeah, but then is it also true, say, at the last minute, now or demanded for something around 40 to 50,000 pounds before you make it?
A financial request came in. I'm not going to sit online and mention the amount of money, but a financial request came in. And at that time, 2 of his members were here. Actually, they were on the event grounds with us.
Waiting for him.
They've already flown into London. So whilst we were setting up on the fields, they were there with us. And the only thing we could do at that time is try to negotiate with them. Look, speak to your artist. We really want him to come. See how best we can be able to make this happen. But the amount that was mentioned, to be honest with you, we couldn't turn it around. Maybe with a little bit more time, we could have had time to negotiate with him.
Okay.
But as you can know, we have to put on a very big festival. There's a lot of protocols, a lot of safety requirements that we need to do. To break away from that and just concentrate on just one thing alone is not good. We have to consider everything, including him, Shatta Wale, making sure he's leaving Ghana, making his right requirements, making sure he's got his business class tickets, making sure he's got the right limousine, picking him up at the airport, making sure he's going to the right hotel. As you know, Shatta doesn't joke with these things.
Yeah.
Only day he makes sure, he's going to be well looked after. And see, all of these things I'm telling you was in place. The only thing that was not in place was the demand that came because some of his members couldn't get their visas as of Friday.
Okay. But then is say affected you made any sir. Affected me too much, Anna.
Yes, he affected us. Let's be honest with you. People came to see him as well. And I would say, if you know the history of Ghana Park in the Park, Ghana Park in the Park is not being based on artists alone. Ghana Park in the Park consists of so many things. We have different attractions to make it be what it is. For 18 years now, it's not only been solely about artists. People, Shatta Wale's fans, were expecting to see him. And we apologize, deeply apologize to Shatta Wale's fans and even non-Shatta Wale fans, the fact that we advertised him and it didn't come, we're truly sorry. And we've gone online. In everything in our capacity, we've done it. And we wish we could have done more. However, like I said, timing is everything. And we just couldn't meet up with that demand at a late stage.
Dennis, finally, at VGMA, Kwaku the Traveler won an award that included him performing at the Ghana Party in the Park. Yeah, did he come?
Yes. He didn't come, although he's in the country. Kwaku the Traveler.
Sorry, his name is Black Sheriff. I'm sorry.
With an agency, and that contract with an agency has a clause in that doesn't allow him to perform. So
he has a contract with an agency that doesn't. Dennis,
the VGMA agreement is a scholarship for
hello?
New Artist of the Year to be able to showcase their talent at Ghana Party in the Park, which we thought is a very good scholarship. So on behalf of the VGMA, we thank them for giving us the opportunity to be adding that scholarship to what we are also doing here in the UK. However, Blacko has an agency that is working with here in the UK, and that contract doesn't allow him to be able to perform. This, ourselves in VGMA didn't know that at the time, but now we do know.
So you are saying, say he's working with an agency, BO UK, Emma name perform me cry.
That's correct.
Wow.
That's correct. Yes. He's not. I think he will be able to perform, but when they're ready, they will let him know.
No wonder. Yeah, that's it, Dennis.
That's the reason why I like And yes, out of our way, we truly apologize. I've done that on every platform I've spoken to, and I'm doing that. It's not in our nature. We've worked with Shatta Wale so many times. We've done a tour for Shatta Wale, a very successful tour for Shatta Wale. We are still friends. I'll still be communicating with him. We never know when the opportunity will come again. However, on this occasion, we've got it wrong. We couldn't meet his demands, and then we are truly sorry, and we just have to move away from it now.
Okay, thank you so much, Dennis.
And learn our lessons as well.
Okay, thank you. Nyamisha, why?